You're welcome to the hip and butt padding class. This is my skirt pattern for the front. If you want me to make a video of how I cut this, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And this is my back pattern. Starting with the waistline, I would come down by 1.5 inches. I'll go down to the hip line, and at the hip line I'll come in by 5 inches. At the hemline, I would come up by 2 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect these points together using my curved rule. And at the hip line, I'll make sure there is no pointy edge, so I'll just smoothen it out. So this is all for the front pattern, and we'll cut this out. After cutting it out, I would label the upside so I'm not confused when I'm cutting them. And this is all for the front pattern. Moving on to our back pattern, at the curved side of the skirt, I would come down by 1.5 inches at the waistline, and at the hip line, from the zipper allowance, I would go in by 1 inch. At the hemline, I would come up by 2 inches, and I'll mark that down also. You have to take note of your under butt measurement, that is the measurement from your waist to under your butt. So my under butt measurement is 14 inches, and I'll mark that down with a point. From that point, I would come in by 4 inches. Just do exactly as I'm doing mine, and I'll connect those points together. I would also make sure there is no pointy edge at the hip line, and I'll cut this out. Please take note of the underbutt measurement, as I forgot to curve it out here, but I later went ahead to curve it out. Go ahead to label the upside of the back piece, and also label the front piece and the back piece. Now use these pieces to cut out on a foam pad, 2 pieces each. For the padding, this is the foam pad I'll be using. One side is white and the other is ash. And this foam pad I'll be using is about 1/4 inch thick. To cover the foam pad, you can make use of hair stay or whichever stay you're comfortable with. But I'll be making use of the gum stay. So I'll fold the gum stay into 4. Just do as I'm doing in the video. And then I'll place my foam pad, and I'll cut this out. After cutting it out, 4 pieces of the gum stay, I would arrange it on the foam pad and iron it just this way, then iron. The next step after ironing the gum stay on the foam pads, I would go to the sewing machine and run stitches all around the pieces. This is to ensure that they are flat at the edges. Now run 2 to 3 stitches round the pieces. After doing that, I will join the pieces together, place one on top of the other, and make a straight stitch using about 1/4 inch or less. And I will flip it over and run a straight stitch also at the other side. The foam pad we are using is about a quarter of an inch. So a quarter of an inch in 4 places is 1 inch. So I would add 1 inch to the hip measurement of the main fabric. Every other measurement will stay the same. The normal waist or hip measurement divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance. Now this is my landing. Sorry for the color construct. I didn't have enough of the gray landing at this time. Close the landing at the sides and leave the zipper allowance open. Now come down by 2 inches at the side of the landing. Then place the padding right at the center line, and you're also going to follow that line to make a stitch on the padding. Please make sure you follow the stitch line. To sew the padding onto the lining, I would go ahead and stitch it round. Make sure you drag the landing so it doesn't have any excess inside it after sewing. Follow the way I'm doing it in the video. Drag and stitch. After sewing it round, this is what we have, smooth and clean. Please make sure yours is this way. Close your skirts the way you would normally do. Attach the waistband, then take the waist measurement divided by 2. Come down by 9 inches, which is our new hip line. Add 1 inch to your hip measurement, that is your new hip measurement, and divide that by 4 and also mark that down. From the hip point, I would come down by 3 inches because I want the zip to be longer than usual, and I would sew from that place I came down by 3 inches downwards. All that is left now is to fix my zipper at the side that will be open. This is the final look. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one.